Hi, I'm Jill from Humu Yoga, and this is the Gentle Yoga Practice. This week, we're working with the theme of purpose. And what that means is that we each have an innate purpose and really going inward to find that purpose so we can share it. And we can do that in this yoga practice today, where we're going to be focusing on the spine and spinal movements. So go ahead and get on your mat. And if you'd like, I practice with a couple of yoga blocks and a little yoga towel, but you could use a belt or no props at all. And we'll go ahead and meet each other on the mat. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll start by reaching the hands out to the sides and just notice whatever position you're sitting in, can you sit up really tall? And then from there, we're going to just drop the right ear to the side. We're going to just take a gentle neck stretch. So reaching your right hand in the direction of your left ear, I'm not really pulling my head, it's just the weight of my hand. And I'm rolling this left shoulder away from the ear to get a nice neck stretch. And then I'm dropping the chin down, and you can even look down towards your armpit maybe and feel the stretch. It's a little bit more intense, but only take it to a place where it's really serving you. And then come back and rise, and we'll go to the other side. So inhale, exhale, drop the left ear. Notice, can you really roll this right shoulder away from the ear and just let the weight of the hand gently allow a nice stretch in that right side. And then maybe you want to drop the chin down, and maybe you want to drop it towards the armpit and feel that nice stretch and breathe into it. Notice inhalations, exhalations, and then inhale, rising back up. And from here, we're going to reach the arms. And then what does it feel like to turn the arms out or externally rotate? And then what does it feel like to internally rotate? Do that a few times. Inhale. Exhale, and then externally rotate. And then what does it feel like to elevate? And then depress. Elevate, lift up, and then depress. And one more time, elevate. Stay elevated and stay externally rotated. So you're reaching out, and then let the hands come down. As the hands come down, you might turn in a little. And then as you come up, you want to turn out, reaching. And then one more time, and then up. And now let's take a side bend over to the right, really reaching. We're going to take the right hand down, and from here, I'm really pulling to pull my right shoulder away from my right ear, and I'm rolling the left shoulder away from the left ear, and I'm gently taking my gaze down, but reach. So you feel a nice side stretch. And then maybe you change your gaze, and maybe the gaze goes up, and then rise. We'll go to the other side. Big inhale, reach. Side bend to the left. Take the hand down, roll that left shoulder away from the left ear, and externally rotate the top arm, the right shoulder, and bend. So you feel a stretch across the right pinky finger all the way down to the hip. You could take your gaze down, maybe forward, maybe up, and rise up. And then now let's make our way to all fours. So the purpose of the cat-cow exercise is to really warm up the spine a bit. So as we round the spine here, we're pulling the belly in, supporting the back, and stretching in between each vertebra. And then inhale, start to come forward, and we're arching the back. And now we're contracting the back and opening the front. And one more time, exhale. And then inhale and come forward. And then come to neutral. Let's come to child's pose. So feet together, knees apart. Inhale here, deepening the hip crease here. Reach forward and roll your shoulders away from your ears as best you can. And just get really long here. We're trying to lengthen the spine. Reach, breathe. Inhale, exhale. See if you can find more release with every breath. Taking you deeper inward. And the purpose here is to find openness and support. And then coming up. And then from here, let's come into puppy pose. So you could have your knees under your hips, reach the arms forward, and we're trying to stretch across the chest and do an upper back bend. See if you can find that. And only take it to where it feels okay in your shoulders. So if you stay up a little bit, that's okay. Just breathe. Easy. Inhale. Exhale. And then we'll make our way to Sphinx Pose. So you come down to the elbows. Your elbows could be a little bit wider maybe than your shoulders, but get us, or maybe in alignment, it depends, but I want you to feel as though you're pulling the elbows apart, so there's a widening, and the shoulders are drawing down your back. Now with your lower body, really focus on taking that tail under, so your butt's not sticking out, right? You really want to take that tail under and press the feet down. So the legs are active here. And now with all that engaged, we're going to engage the upper back as we rise up. Feel the upper back engage, like you're using your hands, but you're focusing on using the back muscles. The hands are supporting. Breathe and slowly coming down. And then from here, we're going to come into Savasana, locust pose. And so from here, you want to reach long through the fingertips, long through the legs, and see if you can come up. Inhale, gaze down the nose. Exhale, Savasana, locust pose. And slowly coming down. And then from here, let's come onto the knees. And we're going to make our way into Virasana. So I'm going to use the blocks because I like a little height due to the osteoarthritis in my knees, but everybody's a little different. So I like to make sure the feet are going to be to the outside of the hips, and then you can create a little space behind the knee by pressing down into the calf muscle. And you might feel a little bit more opening that way. And then find a place where you can just sit up. And we'll take Jnana Mudra, which is the mudra of knowledge, and it's the universal knowledge, individual knowledge, or intuition and inspiration coming together. And just feel that purpose. And just be in that for a moment. And then from here, we're going to take it into a back bend. So we're going to take the angel arms, where the shoulders are going down, and a little bit in, but it's allowing the back to be engaged so the sternum can open and you can just lift up. And that's the whole purpose. Just find that and take it somewhere where it's going to make it better, make it more open. And then slowly coming back. It's always good to really be in the posture and feel it. And now we're going to come onto the knees. And I'm going to place the blocks to the outside of the ankles for Ustrasana. So Ustrasana is a nice back bend. And you can do it at different levels. The blocks create a lot of height. It makes it a little bit more accessible to most people. If you didn't have blocks, you could create the height by tucking your toes under. But for now, let's just get a sense of the tail under. And I want you to see or feel how the legs work. So when you go back, try to maintain neutral for now. We're not coming into Ustrasana just yet. Just see if you can go back a little and feel that and rise up. You feel the back working and the front opening. Now in Ustrasana, there's many levels, many ways you can go into it. So we'll start by lifting the shoulders up, rolling them back, getting a sense of the legs. So you're pushing the shins down. Feel the muscles working in the back of the legs. Feel the opening here. And maybe you stay here. Maybe you're here. Maybe you can touch the blocks, and then wherever you are, start to lift up more. Find that. And maybe you never take your head back, but maybe you're in a position where that feels good. And just keep feeling the evenness of the back bend. The back body's working, the front body's opening. You can breathe, inhale, exhale, and maybe you're here, but we all come back. And hopefully you felt okay in your body, or hopefully it felt really good, because that is the purpose. So let's come into child's pose for a moment and just see if we can release any tension that may have come up, or maybe you just go deeper now that you're more open. And breathe. One more breath. And then inhale, rising up. We're going to come on over to seated. So let's find Dandasana, sitting up really tall, and try not to have your back curled in Dandasana. If that was happening, you could bend your knees or sit up on a block. We're going to come into a variation of Marchasana C. So we're going to bend the right knee. You could keep the foot here, or it might be a little bit more accessible to cross over. And this is just a really nice twist. So inhale here. You're trying to pull this right knee towards you. You could take the crook of the elbow across. You could take your right hand and back and lift up. And then maybe you want to move your hand behind you a little bit and lift up and then turn. And lift up and then turn. Breathing, feel the twist. It should feel nice in your back. Breathe. And then we'll come around. And now we'll do the other side. So bend the left knee. Some of you can stay here, but it's pretty accessible for everyone to cross the leg. Use this left hand to allow you to sit up. You could be sitting on a block. Lift up. Inhale. Exhale, turn. Maybe move the hands. Lift up. Exhale, turn. Lifting up. And find the exhalation turn. It should feel really nice in your spine. I'm feeling mine pop a bit. I like that. And then we'll come around. Now we're going to come into Paschimottanasana. So this is where a prop might come in handy if your back is rounded because the hamstrings might be tight. So you could bend. You could use even a longer belt or a towel and sit way up, get some length in your back, and then start to fold in. Shoulders away from your ears, and just breathe here. Find some surrender. So forward bends are really releasing, as opposed to back bends, which are really energizing. So shoulders away from your ears. And then inhale, lengthen. We'll slowly release. And now we're going to make our way down to the floor. So take a breath in. And exhale, start to curl back. Curl back. Pull the belly in. At any time, you could use your hands. We're coming all the way down. And then from here, we're just going to bend the knees. And let's come into an articulating bridge or Setu Bandhasana. So this is really nice. If you pull the belly way in and curl, start to activate under the butt, the hamstrings, lift way up. Maybe you want to adjust. Lift up as high as you can. Feel everything working back here and everything opening here. Notice as your head back or down, find a nice neutral neck so that everything feels good and supported, and that's the purpose. Lift up, keep lifting. Now we're going to reach the arms and we're going to slowly curl down. So draw the belly in around your spine. Pull the belly way in as you do this, all the way down. And then from here, let's take the feet together, knees apart. And notice as your ribs pop up, could you pull them down? And just, you could close your eyes here, opening the knees. If you wanted to, if it felt better in your body, your arms could be out to the side. You could close your eyes and be in a pause here, just feeling the opening. That's the whole purpose, is to open the body right now and then bring it back. Let's cross the right ankle over the left knee and just pull in for a moment. Can you feel the stretch in the right hip? You might be here if that was easier for you. And then slowly coming down, let's take the foot over where you're going to twist to the left. So you're feeling a nice opening here. And maybe you want to gaze to the right. And then inhale, letting it come up. Let's take it over to the right. You can keep your right ankle right on top of that left knee and feel a little pull here. It should feel nice. You could take your gaze over to the left and then bring it back. We'll go the other way. Left ankle over right knee. Hug in or stay here. But you want to be feeling the outer hip on that left side. Pull in. You might feel some inner thigh too. Those are good openings. And we'll slowly let this come down. And now we take the left foot down to the right. Maybe you want to take your gaze to the left. And then come back and go the other way. So I'm gently letting this left ankle pull that right knee so I feel this nice stretch. Gaze over the right fingertips. And then bringing it back. And then I'm going to hug into a happy baby here. And let's make our way into Savasana. And the whole purpose of Savasana is to just be in that light and that vibration. And you can stay here. And I'm going to go over some inspirational quotes on purpose. The meaning of life is to find your gift. The purpose of life is to give it away. Don't ask what the world needs. Ask what makes you come alive and go do it. Because the world needs people who have come alive. Purpose is the reason you journey. Passion is the fire that lights the way. You were put on this earth to achieve your greatest self, to live out your purpose, and to do it courageously. Share your purpose in everything you do. Namaste.